Welcome back, Hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Last episode, we took down Astalos, which was the urgent quest for... well, one of the urgent quests in Master Rank 4. And now we've got a lot of talking to do, so I'm going to get through that, and then we'll go on a hunt for a returning favorite of this Monster Hunter, and another flagship as well. Okay, so Colin, message for you from your friends in Kimura. Master Tsushi wants to see you. He's waiting for you in the Hunter's Hub. Okay, there's that. I also gotta figure out what's going on with my controller a little bit, because it's having, like, this phantom drift to it. Nagi, I know how busy you are, so I'll keep this brief. I need to have word with your buddies, and not about work either. With daily training, all the buddies are showing phenomenal growth. As the one in charge, I can't thank you enough. We've got big plans, I'm not slowing down. Are you with me? I'm going to be presumptuous and assume you are, so can I ask another for a favor? Get 3 buddies to a skill memory of 8. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen, because, like, that's one of the weird things I've never gotten into Monster Hunter, is, like, having so many different ones to use. I guess because I always solo hunt, I've just found a combination that works for me, and I just keep with it. So I don't know if I'll ever actually get that done. Arlo! And yeah, I gotta figure out this weird drift on, like... sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. Alright then. Got a whole nother prized item. Interested? Same deal as last time, we go hunting together, I give you a reward. Win-win, innit? Already post the quest details. When you fancy the urge, have a look at it, will ya? No, actually, that's the monster we'll be hunting today, is Seregios. Okay, but there's that. There's probably a little bit more around, too. Up in the command post, we have a little bit. That might be it for... okay, yeah, so we got a couple things here. Let's see what we got to go through and do. Sue the Researcher. Hello, Hunter. I've got something I need to discuss with you, if you have a moment. Master Suppy's getting all worked up about finding something rare, but I'm worried that's cursed buddy equipment. Cursed. I've been asking around, and the consensus is we need to perform a purification. Could you help out? Can you collect the materials we need to create the tools for the task? I want to finish this purification quickly. Interesting. I guess it's... not sure why it's called it's cursed, but whatever. And let's call go. Apologies for spraying this on you, but I have a favor to ask. I gave the Lunar Garen you hunted to the lab. They said they needed another specimen. And all the hunters and knights I've asked are busy, so think you could maybe source another? Like I said, apologies for spraying this on you, but if you help me out, I'll give you a reward. Cool? Oh, capture a Lunar Garen and just... a lot of upgrades for, like, the... I guess I'd kind of call them novelty weapons. And you know what? Let me just talk to Sushi, and then we'll head out on the Seregios hunt. I just want to keep us on top of all the talk and stuff, because if you start letting it slide, it just snowballs into so much to go through eventually. Nope. Dodged right through him by accident. It's Sushi. Anyways, how about it, huh? You and me go out and thrash some monsters together. You know, it's been kinda lame around here lately, and we've never, like, properly hunted together. I'm dying to get gnarly on a monster. I mean, as your master, I must constantly monitor your progress. What, am I sure that I want to go out hunting in my free time? What? Of course I'm sure. As sure as shurikens. Anyway, quest is already set up and ready to go, so when you're ready to thrash, let's thrash. Okay. Yeah, I've really got to try getting some of those done in my spare time, but my thinking is, if I can get up to the next rank soon enough, I'll probably just, like, backtrack and work my way up in my own time going forward. Yeah, so we've got everything we need, we've talked to everybody, now we can embark on this hunt. And we need just 2 more, so yeah. This episode will be Seregios, and maybe next will be Magma Almudron. I'll have to see, although I would like to clear out all the... I've got to think here. There is also Diablo still to hunt, but maybe we'll just see what the next urgent one will be for this rank. It might be possible that we're still going to have more Master Rank 4 stuff to do, too. But Seregios, with us doing Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, this is one I really want to take on and hunt, and see if the bowguns do get the special little trick that they've had when every time Seregios has been in a game. Because for Ultimate, he had the ability in his weapons that your dodge will sharpen or reload a round of ammo, and Generations Ultimate, I think, did too. Ooh.
Corpses strewn about below foreshadow an unexpected arrival. Before long, golden blades fall from the sky, tearing everything to shreds. With the blinding sun behind its back, the savage sniper appears. Those who try to evade their inevitable deaths by going in for the attack will only succeed at fulfilling the creature's cravings. As it soars high into the sky and marks another golden rainbow.
The slicing scale Seregios. Or Seregios. I feel bad for Rathian. It seems like Rathlos and Rathian are always the two monsters that are bullied whenever it comes to a lot of, like, ecology videos or stuff like that. Like, in the Generations Ultimate intro, Astalos is chasing and attacking Rathlos. Rathian has been beat up by Seregios and Glavenus, at least. I think now that's been twice by Seregios and twice by Glavenus, because Iceborne, yeah, poor Rathian, she's been getting bullied the most out of... I think the only monster that suffers more so... Oh, let me snag that first of all. The only monster that suffers more punishment or bullying is Aptonoth, but that's just because it's like the franchise's easy meal. And I do have to admit, it is weird not having Aptonoth in a Monster Hunter game. Like, Rise and Sunbreak are the only titles that I don't think have had... Have they? I don't think they've had Apsaros in this one either. Yeah, no. For whatever reason, the classic herbivores are not in the game. It's bizarre to look back on. Like, after having it, the monsters feel pretty dynamic in World and Iceborne, where they would fly to areas where those are, hunt them down, snack. It's a bit bizarre to have lost such a, maybe not like a big impactful monster, but just like such an iconic one for the series. I mean, they're definitely going to be back in the next Monster Hunter title, I'm pretty sure. I can't see a reason to, like, have them not. But when we've had, like, the weird one is we've had Slagtoth. We managed to get that in, but nothing, neither Apsaros or Aptonoth with it. I also have to remember to get the camera ready, because we do want to get another entry for our... the notebook. Just to try to keep up with the Monster Safari. And I think after we get... Is there... Okay, no, that's a spear bug. I was looking for the spear birds. Yeah, we'll snag this one. Up here to snag the green one. And then just over this way we have that orange. And then there's the bushes that will probably give us one of the last ones we'll need. Yeah, there we go. We're pretty much full on health, so that should be good. And we'll have to see how frequently we get the bleed status from Seregios. Because what was the other monster that inflicted bleeding? Lunar Garon, I think that was it. I think that was the monster that had the ability to bleed you too, with, like, the claw attacks. And it seemed like every claw attack from that one... Oh, I just realized something. I don't think I set back the switch skills. Well, I guess we're going to learn the hard way with them. Okay, and it's up here. So I am curious to see how Steve is going to be in Sunbreak. He's a monster that's had such dynamic moveset. I don't think he needs much to, like, be carried forward. Well, he's definitely sending out... I don't know, it kind of feels like they've given his scales a more golden feel to them. Like, what I mean by that is when he's tossing them out, it almost sounds like metal shimmering or jewelry shimmering. It's a weird thing to try to describe. Okay, well, Almudron is on his way over there, so I guess we'll use Blood Orange here. Okay, yeah, Seregios is very quick with his Wyvern riding, but it makes sense with how savage he is. Like, the intro calling him a savage sniper isn't too far off, really. And there we go. God, look at all the materials that just dropped. Okay, let's try breaking the one wing. Oh, wing and tail, that's right. I should try getting that off if I can. Oh, Bob, you bugger. Ow. Okay, the new tail swipe is throwing me off a little bit, just because I'm not used to him having that as a follow-up. There we go, smack you into that. So I can get a few of these off at his tail. And let's try to get the other wing broken, and then we'll probably work at the big old horn of his. Oh, and I am bleeding. We'll just wait a moment. There we go. And another topple, which is good. I don't know if the tail will actually be that hard to take off or not. I want to see, are his ankles? Yeah, his ankles are still glass, well, made of glass, basically. That was the big weak point that you could really aim for when it came to dealing with Seregios, is trying to get the back legs hurt. And he'll be much easier to deal with. And let's use the mortar crabs if we can. Oh, shoot. Ooh, that was close. And there's the horn broken. So all we really got to worry about is getting the tail off and the other ankle, and I think we're good. Oh, speaking of getting the tail off, yeah, this is getting set. Oh, it's a little close to the wing, but I might be able to get it still. If I don't whiff it, that is. Okay, that was a good hit in, at least. Yeah, even not using critical firepower, this is still going pretty good. Oh, I don't... Is that his tail cut off? Like, you used to have a lot more of his tail go off when you cut it. So I honestly don't know if that is, like... That little nub is what we're after? I guess it is? Okay, I want to switch to this, and let's get all of our treasures before they disappear, because that was a lot of shinies that dropped here. Yeah, this'll definitely help for us trying to make anything with his materials. But yeah, it's just like a little nub of his tail. Well, it's not even a nub, it's just like a little point. I really thought that you got a lot more once... I guess it's one of the things they changed when they brought him forward. Okay, but we'll go to using the Wyvern counter and the Silkbind shot. Again, I don't think the Silkbind shot is... So far, it's not been that impressive. It did look like it might have had a bit more part break damage to it. Because when we were using it, it seemed like we were able to get quite a bit off from that. No, we'll take another Marionette Spider, because those are very handy if you can use them right. Like that. What am I working on here? I actually don't know if I have anything. Ow. Right, I gotta remember, I don't have the fanning maneuver anymore. Okay, there we go. Get ourselves some more health. Try to remember... Oh, that actually got off. Alright, I keep forgetting this is... Well, you know what, I'll just unload all of it on the head. Yeah, I'm kind of learning with the counter slowly but surely. Nope, and he just hit his like the... Oh, right, God, I keep forgetting with that. I really have to remember.
Just a bit more.
Although I do have to admit, the bleeding effect is nowhere near as severe as it used to be. Like, the fact that I was able to walk as I did and still have as much health, that's a fairly... Oh god, just... No, stop. Just let me duck. Thank you. No, didn't even...
Go.
Yeah, the bleeding effect is nowhere near as punishing as it used to be. And you know what? I'm just going to head in here to make sure we... There we go. Okay, now we can be all set to finish him off. Yeah, I like his fight. It has been changed a little bit from what it was. But I think it's changed a bit more for the better, because a lot of Seregios could have been... He's just airborne, swooping around a lot, and hard to, like, get a good read on. Now, he kind of feels a bit more dynamic, where he might flutter around, but you still are right engaged with him. Ooh, there we go. The wake up to put down for good. And let's see what he's got material-wise. I don't know if we'll be lucky enough to be able to, like, make the light bowgun as soon as we can. But we'll see what old stuff looks like. I don't know how much I like this weird golden effect on him. Like, I know Seregios is the bright yellow scaled thing, but this kind of reminds me more like the metal wraths for texture and, like, shine on him. It feels a little much for Seregios. I would have much rather seen, like, some of the red aspects of him brought more forward than this copper tint they seem to have gotten. Because I'm pretty sure, well, was it red or was it always copper? And it's just that, like, coming forward, showing more of the color as it was meant to be deal. Still a very good fight. Happy to see Seregios finally forward in more modern generations. And hopefully we'll be able to put his bowgun to some nice use in the series too. I don't know if I want to go back to a normal build quite yet. Ooh, what's that? Oh, where did you get... Oh, I guess from Bob. The Blood Orange Bishotten, I guess that's where he plundered that. Yeah, so nothing like a mantle or anything yet, but still a few nice rewards to start us off with. And we'll get to see back at the village, or not village, sorry, back in Elgato, what the armor looks like and what the weapons will be like. And just gotta give it a moment. Okay, let's take a look right off the bat and see what the armor might have in store for us. I guess because I've always played Gunner, I don't recognize the armor right offhand. I don't know if that's the guild, or the G rank of, like, for Ultimate and before, or if that's... Actually, no, I don't think Seregios has ever had a special G rank or Master rank armor, has he? But he's got Blade Scale Hone on there, and that is... dodge rolling to evade attack with your weapon drawn will recover sharpness, refill bowgun ammo, or give close range coatings temporary boost. Okay, so it might be in... Now, is it just in the armor that exists, or is it going to be in the weapons too? Let's find the Seregios light bowgun and see if it mentions anything. Oh, there you are. Yeah, that's an old classic look. Okay, that's a bit weird. They got rid of the normal rapid fire this used to have. And I don't know if actually, I know I don't like that they've gotten rid of it. Because one thing about Seregios' light bowgun was, you could do a lot of rapid fire normal 2s out and hit and do little, like, side steps and just keep yourself reloaded and ongoing like a little machine gun. Now you do not have that, because you only have slicing rapid fire. And I do not know if I really like that. I mean, we will make it. But yeah, I don't know about that change. I'm maybe as we go further along, we'll see it get the rapid fire back. Like, all it says is capable of firing shots at unbelievable speed. That's not a lot to it. It sounds like the armor is where you have the effect in now. And to be honest, a number of the things here are kind of, well, not really useful for us. Handicraft, Wall Runner, and Wall Runner Boost. What's Wall Runner Boost? I really don't see getting a lot of use out of the armor set. And where is the Hone? The legs I could probably see using. The chest I could maybe see using, although not a lot of slot. Oh. They might have done Seregios dirty in Sunbreak. Like, they made him look rather well for a fight, and he is a good fight. but it looks like his gear is not what you want it to be. Like, Astalos kind of keeps the spirit still and gives you more reason to go for it than Seregios does. Because, like, the wall runner stuff, I just don't see a use for that too often in hunting. And doesn't even have, like, the full 3 levels of wall runner to get the attack boost in the armor set. So, yeah, that's... I don't really know how useful that'll be. And let me just find the Seregios heavy bowgun. See if there's any mention in that. Boast magnificent gold gilded mechanism in detail. Popular among enthusiasts. I mean, it is a huge... Yeah, I don't know if I like how they've taken the gold coloring for Seregios forward. Looks like it'd be possibly a Pierce... bowgun. It does remind me a lot of the 4 ultimate takes on it. But yeah, losing out on the ability to roll and just reload, or the evade reload that you used to get, it don't sit right. It feels like they got rid of something that made Seregios' weapons... Oh, you don't actually... Maybe I will upgrade that. Because, I mean, Magnamalo's heavy bowgun was always a good one, and we are here. Yeah, I do not like what they've decided to do for the direction of Seregios' light bowgun there. Well, at least it's in the collection. Not that we'll probably be putting it to much use. But we'll see what we'll tackle next episode. I'm kind of leaning to looking to see if Diablos is one of our key quests or not. I don't think it will be, so we might tackle that next. And then maybe do... Let me just take a quick look before we do end things off, so I can kind of plan this out. I know I'm a little bit scatterbrained right now, I apologize for that, but we got through the hunt. That's the bigger one that I think people would focus on watching for. Okay, yeah, so we'll do Diablos next, then Zinogre, and then Magma Almadron. And then after after Zinogre, we'll see what the next urgent will be. But for now, we should be good to end this episode right here. Let me just get us to a nice spot. There we are. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave the comments right down below. And until I see you in the next video, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.